Your faith is literally a muscle that has to be exercised for it to grow, right? It has to be stretched in order for it to grow. When God wants to take you to new levels in your life, you have to have the capacity to hold whatever God is going to add for you. You have to have the capacity to hold whatever it is that God wants to do in your life, because with elevation comes more responsibility, right? You will be asked to steward more things in your life. So the Lord has to give you the capacity to hold whatever it is that you're praying for, whatever it is that you're asking Him for. Just think of when you go to the gym. First of all, I'm a little old, so I know before I get in the gym, before I do anything, I got to stretch my muscles, right? Because if I don't stretch and I go and try to lift something heavy, or I go and try to do something that I know my body is not familiar with doing, I'm going to hurt myself, right? So I have to stretch my muscles. I got to stretch my body in order to get ready for the weight that I'm going to be lifting, to get ready for the activity that I'm going to be doing. So when the Lord wants to put you in different places, when the Lord wants to put you in different positions, He has to stretch you, right? So that you're ready for what it is that you're asking for God to bless you with. And then once you get in the gym, once you start lifting weights, right? After the first couple days in the gym, baby, your body gonna be sore, right? Because your body ain't used to moving like that. So as God is stretching your faith, it's not going to feel good, right? You're going to be in certain situations that you find yourself praying to get out of, not knowing that God has you in this position to stretch you, to train you, to get you ready for exactly what it is that you're praying for, exactly what it is that you're desiring. So instead of praying for God to get you out of something, ask the Lord to help you get through it, because He is going to go through it with you. Okay, He's going to be right there in the trenches, in the pain, going through it with you. We just have to shift our mind from thinking that I want to hurry up and get out of this to, Lord, what are you trying to teach me in this? God, how can I use this in my next season? Because in order to get to this place that you're praying for, in order for God to do more and more and more in your life, or take you to different levels in your life, you are going to have to allow God to stretch you and strengthen you to prepare you for the exact thing that you're praying for.